Shit. Sorry.
Are we up?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're up.
All right. Cool. Let's do this then. We're here in session 3. We've made it thus far, which is good. Which is further than, you know, I even ever wanted to go.
Further than most people would make it before they die.
I don't care anymore. So, basically, let's do a quick recap. I'll put, like, music, I guess, so we can...
Stop.
Oh, I gotta turn on music by then.
Whoa, what a groovy. You could just summon groovy like that? I've always had groovy.
So,
Fitting. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, recap. Session 2. Bud-Umsé and Terrence circle around the School of Polymorphs and gather with another adventurer, Strife, on the same mission to find Hubert the turtle. They reach the bottom of the cliff, where there hangs a waterfall of dark, murky waters into a long stream, with forests on both sides. They use their masterful investigation, which basically means that Strife angles the moss on the trees to see where it is north, and Terrence compares the length of 2 worms, when all of a sudden Bud-Umsé, actually being useful, notices a cave hidden behind the dark waterfall. They advance through, meeting a mostly dark and clawed-up cave. Strife makes the most of his abilities and uses dancing lights to advance safely into the darkness. At the end of the cave is a goblin, hunched over, holding a cloth bag and a skull with a gem lodged into the top. The gem's pigmentation leaves it and transforms into a large glass figure, mirroring Bud-Umsé's appearance. After a grueling fight where Bud was knocked unconscious by the bright red spirit, they won, with Strife slicing after Bud-Umsé lifted it. With Strife slicing and dicing, then promptly impaling the large Minotaur being. The gem regained its pigmentation after Bud-Umsé lifted it, and it bonded with him, functioning as a physical warrior that came from within, the Totem of Michelangelo. In the bag was Hubert, a talking turtle, who had been nabbed as a quick snack for the goblin later. They returned to the school and claimed their prize, 20 GP each. Roald, the obese macaque monkey, who can unwillingly turn invisible and visible, and a cloak of invisibility for Strife. On their way back to their ship, they are intervened by a scout from a guild, the Spaded Saints, who convinces them to check out the guild in the western continent. They reach Iras in the Diocese of Va. They enter the guild, where there are many jolly people having a good time. Professor Thuruntle, the head of the Spaded Saints, introduces some people and gives them a quick rundown. Bud-Umsé blacks out drunk, Terrence gets the modulator in exchange for being in the guild, and Strife's condition is to give Darrion, the scout from earlier, some more respect. They sign up as one unit and operate as the Glorious Three. Strife and Terrence investigate one of the members of the guild sitting in a corner, Kenneth, son of Professor Thuruntle. Kenneth explains the issue he's had with a long-term contract and elaborates said issue with few words. Young, white, dragon. And then you guys went to sleep and woke up the next day, right? I'm gonna say.
So long
So-
rest, and we get all our stuff
Yeah,
back?
no. You that you already had back from the long rest from the ship, so this is just like a standing around chilling, basically.
Right.
Yeah, Bottoms was drunk. Okay, it was just to cure Bottoms' drunkenness, basically.
A little tipsy.
But yeah, so a couple hours have passed. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? You guys just woke
Well,
up.
is Bottoms undrunk?
I'm still in bed.
Yeah, he's not. He's in bed, but he's a little bit hungover. So
Yeah.
picking himself back up, getting used to the motions, the jet lag of drinking all that ale.
The jet lag.
Ale.
I'm just gonna stick around Bottoms and help him get back to pace, you know?
I'm in bed. Get out of my room, you weirdo. Are you coming on to me? Fuck off.
You just like you easily open the door, it wasn't even locked, and you just walk up to Bud and you're like, "Hey, buddy, it's okay, it's okay." He just starts like slapping his snout.
Okay, I'm gonna go walk into the like the meeting area where everyone's at, like where we were last time, to see what's going on.
You're gonna go to the meeting area, like the little
Yeah.
where the general. Okay, so yeah, you go out and it's a lot less jolly than how it was before, obviously, because there's less people. They're probably out taking contracts. The Julia still at the table, taking drinks and just sort of washing dishes, doing what she would do. And there's not as many people as before. Kenneth is in the same corner, still just looking out the window. And his son is nearby as well.
Kenneth, wait, Kenneth, refresh my memory.
Kenneth was the guy who was outside at the bar, just looking out, and he was the one that Strife and Terrence moved up to and asked about a young white dragon. And he was the one that mentioned that there was a young white dragon in general. But that's all you got out of. That's all you ended up getting out of him before you had to leave.
Got it.
I want to go back over there and ask him a question.
Okay. So you walk up to Kenneth and he notices you again and he's like, hey, I remember you. What do you need?
Oh, time for the Pop Smoke voice, right? Sorry. Kenneth, why are you still standing there? Why are you still looking out the window? Are you okay?
I don't know. I guess last time that we talked, I sort of thought I had convinced you enough to take on the contract with me.
That's what we want. That's what my trio wants.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, I can give you all the information I remember.
Thank you.
So the contract calls for me to hunt down and to slay young white dragon for a very substantial reward, to say the least. It was first spotted on the border of a city in Alden. It connected to Arborea, sort of an in-between. It was later spotted in Hetford, small city, Kihuldon. After that, there has been no spottings, and Kenneth, I have incapacitated. I was incapacitated for a short time, so I couldn't continue for a while. The only lead I remember is that there is a high military commander, the Kingdom of Nasteve. He's known as Vlad the Impaler, and his small militia all claim to have spotted the young white dragon. And that's all I remember.
Can I roll? What is perception to see if he's telling the whole truth?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
This is where we use roll 20, right?
Yeah. Let me see.
Sure.
I have a.
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me.
I have a 0 on insight, so I'm just gonna raw. Let's see. Run 1d20, right?
Yeah.
I got a 13.
Nice.
He is as dazed as he sounds. He really doesn't know any more than he just told you.
Okay.
Alright, I'm not with Dylan, right? Or my bad, Terrence.
I mean,
Or like, am I?
you're
right?
not, because you decided to go slap Bottoms on the nose to
And
wake him up.
I shoved him through a wall into the next suite over.
If you want to try to do that, genuine.
I'd much I'd very much enjoy that.
Roll athletics then. Make an athletics check.
Where am I rolling? Because I'm still okay. Are we rolling in the
Yeah.
Tug Discord, or are we rolling on the website?
What's more accessible?
Probably the Discord.
Okay, then let's do it in the Discord, guys.
Wait,
in the rolling channel.
We're rolling Discord now?
Yeah, go to the rolling channel and roll there.
Rolling.
Wow.
Gibbity gurdy.
Okay, so exclamation mark roll, and then
You know what's your athletics multiplier?
oh wait, but I have to refer, Keelan. I have to refer to the updated character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Did you get an athletics boost?
Athletics.
I don't think you did, because you didn't upgrade your strength, so it would be the same
I
as
did-
your regular physical.
I upgraded my strength.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it became a +4.
you give me a
So it'd be
+1 on
+4.
strength and a +1 on dexterity.
I can tell you. Because I'm guessing you don't have much space to actually pull up your...
Yeah, to
Character
swap
sheet.
between tabs. Not really. Well, I mean, I have it on my other laptop, on my laptop monitor, but yeah.
Your athletics modifier is +4. So roll 1d20 +4 in the Discord chat.
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after he, slaps you on the nose and you... and you notice there, and you get the feeling, and you really want to push him over. You manage to swipe him to the right, and he doesn't go through the wood, but he does slam up against it with incredible might.
He leaves a dent. Yeah?
He leaves a bit of a dent, and he does have to pry his arm out from there.
Gotcha.
So, luckily you don't take any damage.
Fuck, why?
Alright, so what are you doing now?
At this point, I think I'm gonna go back to Dylan and ask him everything. Like,
So you go downstairs. Okay, yeah. You go downstairs and just Dylan, he tells all the information to you that I just told to Dylan.
Yeah.
And then, Bud, what are you doing?
I groggily get up from bed.
Okay.
And I
So you finally managed to...
make my way down to where the action is, where everyone's at.
Okay. So you...
Stupid cat.
You make it downstairs and you notice Terrence and Strife talking to a very rugged, long-haired looking man who looks out the corner, who's looking out of a window in a little corner in the gilded area.
Yeah.
So you approach them, you're just like, what? What are you guys doing?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I wanna ask, is killing the dragon the only thing, like, viable to do? Can we just capture it and keep it instead?
Well, I don't see how you could possibly ever tame a dragon, but you could definitely try. It is dead or alive.
I wanna eat it. I wanna eat it.
You're just like whispering, like after you got out of your room, you're like
I wanna eat the dragon.
you don't even know what. It's just animal instinct is to want to eat something.
Yes. Exactly.
All right. So what are you doing now?
I feel like we should take contracts, right?
There is a contract board.
This is the contract. Is the dragon not a contract?
We're taking the contract. We're taking the contract
Are
with
we
him.
taking it now, or are we just gonna?
I'll ask him.
Alright, go.
Kenneth, when do we set sail?
I don't have much information to go and actually find the white dragon, which is why I was thinking for so damn long, looking out of the window, because I don't have any leads, and I've just been trying to think where I can find leads, but I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Do you know where we can maybe find some information here in the guild?
In the guild, I'm not too sure. If I knew, I would have done it a long time ago, but I couldn't. After I went into that short coma and the contract sort of just blew away from me, I haven't been able to do much. Yeah, I was incapacitated for a short while, which is why I lost all my information. I used to know so much. I was on the verge of catching the dragon, and then all of a sudden, knocked out. Couldn't even remember why I knocked out. Middle of the woods, knocked out. Woke up, no memory.
Is there any way to get your memory back?
Again, if I knew, I would do. There are many priests and libraries and sort of weird shamans with magical powers that I don't mess with here in the Diocese of Va, the great country, but I haven't moved past. We live in a very small town, and there's not much voodoo hooligan going around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to ask something.
Go kill.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you ask something? So where in the woods were you knocked out, if you remember?
I believe I was in Arborea, in the eastern continent. You know, the one Arborea. And I was knocked out somewhere there. I do remember that somewhat, I think. Besides that, everything else is the haze. I did wake up in the same wood. That I do remember.
We should probably investigate there then, right? Retrace his steps, see what he could know.
What's the play, guys?
Could you clarify how long he was ambushed by the dragon?
No.
He doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember. He has no recollection.
I
Okay.
think that would be hard. I think somebody else is on that. Is it is that contract open to everybody or just to?
No,
It's
just Kenneth.
his contract, but he's asking for help.
Oh, okay.
I think either we go to the forest and investigate, or we
That's what I'm thinking.
He's
Like,
hiring.
we try to illegally find a mage to like make us something to reclaim his memory, to like, you know.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
go back to the forest and see if he could remember stuff starting there.
Mm. Well, I'm
Alright,
thinking,
yeah,
I'm
me
thinking about
and
magic.
Me and
So
Dylan have
it's
ideas.
it's you. Whatever you decide, then we'll.
Yeah, what's your idea? Because me and Dylan have ours.
Do I give? Okay. Well, what do I side with one of you, or do I give my
Yeah, you
piece?
can give like your own piece.
Yeah,
of it.
whoever
Okay.
you side with, that's what we'll do.
Well, to clarify, in chat they're asking we're level 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So they're saying killing a young dragon is possible. I think what we should do.
Who's in the chat?
What's the price of the dragon?
Yeah, Keelan is manning chat for me. Thank you.
Oh, you want to know the reward for capturing a young white dragon? Day and day in Tugnarth, baby. That'll net you a clean, get this, 2 million GP.
Jeez.
Jesus, dude, that's a lot.
Wow.
Clean. That's a lot of money.
And then we split it forward.
What's GP?
Gold pieces.
Gold pieces.
Like
It goes
I
copper,
don't know what that's for.
silver, gold, and then platinum.
Platinum.
Wait, but what
But-
are the pieces for? I don't know what those.
It's currency.
It's for buying stuff. It's like the currency.
Money.
Oh, okay.
Money. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys all have 20 currently.
We either get that GP or
How
that
do we
P.
get- How do we get?
GP, you get it by completing contracts, looting, flying
Like,
them to
how do we
dragons.
shop? Like, how do we just go to shop?
Oh yeah, there's shops usually in every single town. You can't have a town without
The
shops.
first session we went to a blacksmith's and we got some upgrades.
Bjorn Torn.
Do you remember what's the name? It had a funny name.
Yeah, Bjorn Torn. He was the little dwarf who poison tipped
My
Terrence's
carrying
carrying dagger
And he
sharpened
sharpened
your gunblade.
Gunblade.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say
So
the
what-
most
What do you guys do?
the most sensible thing to do is that I feel it's no coincidence that he was ambushed and lost all recollection of what happened, because we're working with some arcane forces here. If it's a dragon, we don't really know what's going on. I'd say the most sensible thing to do is to investigate the forest.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go into the forest then.
We can't pass
Yeah,
up. We
if
can't
you-
pass up
if
on
you-
how much? How much GP? 20 million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
20
can't-
million,
we're
that's
not-
what I said.
we're not
That's what
passing
you're
up. We're not passing it up on that.
Okay.
getting. You have currently 2 leads that he told you about. The fact that he knocked out and woke up in Arborea. Well, he possibly knocked out in Arborea, but he for sure woke up in Arborea, and that there is a military commander, Vlad the Impaler, with his militia, who all claim to see the dragon. From the Kingdom of Nastiv, military commander, Vlad the Impaler, that's the guy.
Mhm.
So those are your two leads. So what are you guys doing again? Sorry.
Wait, let's go for the first lead. For the
The
uh,
Vlad the Impaler one is the one he's more sure about.
then that's where we should go first.
Yeah, I feel like we should go if he's for sure about that one, then we should go see what that guy
Wait,
knows.
you said Vlad is the leader of a militia?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's where we go.
Okay. So where are you guys going exactly then?
In the direction
Where
of
is
Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler. Well, Vlad the Impaler is a military commander for the Kingdom of Steve. You don't know where he is, but you know that's where he's stationed.
Okay, then we're going to the Kingdom of.
Steve.
That's a neighboring country to the Diocese of Va, and you're in a small shore in the Diocese of Va, so you'd have to cross all across. You'd have to go directly across the Diocese of Va to
Where
reach the
is it
Kingdom.
again? Where are we going?
You're in the Diocese of Va, and you're going to the Kingdom of Nastiv. If
Yeah.
you want to investigate Vlad the Impaler, or try to go to where he's stationed,
I mean, I thought we were going to the forest, right?
you could also go to the
We could.
forest across the other continent.
It's just
It's across the other continent.
Yeah, you guys are in the western right now, and you have to go to the east.
So okay, we go to Vlad. How long does that take?
I mean, you have to cross a country. I'm not gonna montage through that.
I mean, I'd say we set sail
What
and,
about go to the
and
forest? How long does it take to the forest?
Well, you wouldn't hit the forest directly. You would still have to hit. Oh wait, no, there is an opening to hit into the forest. You could set sail there, and it would take you multiple days to get there.
Multiple days. But it takes longer to get to Vlad. That's what you're saying.
You could cross through land to get to Vlad.
Okay.
It's like a. Or
Yeah.
you can go through the river, or like through the ocean, and then through a little stream that leads into a small corner in the forest. And
I'm
the forest
sure-
is like a large.
I'm sure if we consult with Vlad, we'll have a better idea of what's going down in the forest. So we investigate further.
Or like, what if Vlad is the bad guy? Maybe he ambushed Kenneth.
Well, then we kill him. We kill him and get him out of the picture.
We're the protagonists, guys.
That's
what we do.
Under leveled.
We kill guys.
Okay, but I think we're a little bit under leveled. We're level 4. Imagine Vlad. He has like his own militia, right, kid?
Yeah, but
he's
they're all
the
like
military commander
they're all
of the militia.
stormtroopers.
Yeah, but we have a fat macaque. So?
And we have Kenneth. Kenneth is pretty badass.
Yeah, but if Kenneth has no recollection of his like memory and stuff.
He's coming
Yeah,
with
he knows
us?
how to fight.
Is he coming with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming with us.
Oh, cool.
I'm sure he still knows how to fight.
Yeah, but I feel like if you have your memory locked out like that, your powers are weakened probably by a lot. I mean, that's just me. I just don't know.
Gone?
You could ask him.
God?
You guys are just like conferring in a little corner away from him.
Alex, ask him then. Ask him if his powers are.
Hey, bruh.
Hey, bro. Are you good?
You good?
Wait, so
What?
Powers?
What's the question?
How do you do with your powers? Like, how are they? Are they strong and powerful, or?
Oh, I mean, I'm
Strong.
not to brag. I'm miles past my father, Professor Thuruntle. I am a certified magus, so I can do magic in public. I've got the certificate, and I can sort of kick butt. I don't know how well I am with it now. I haven't actually practiced doing anything. And he sort of compresses his hand and he concentrates for a second, and a few like pieces of fire sort of pop out of his hand, and then he oh, that's tiresome. Yeah, look, I'm sure that I can still do magic, but to the level of how I was before, maybe not. But I can do magic.
I feel like bringing him along might be a liability. Like he's dead weight.
He's like, but
Yeah,
if he's.
in the end,
You know how many levels? You know how many levels he's ahead of us?
True.
In any battle, he'll do like triple the damage we're doing.
yeah, I feel like he probably does a lot more damage.
Yeah, he's not. I would say he's a liability in the fact that he's not as good, but he's probably still better than us. Like, he's probably still better than us.
While you
Well-
guys are all sort of talking in a little huddle, and Kenneth is just sort of there, Kenneth's son runs over, and he's like, "Dad, Dad, Dad!" And he like climbs on Kenneth. And Kenneth's like, "Hey, Zerk, how's it going? Zerkonis!" And he gives him a little noogie, and he's like, "Dad, Dad!" And then Kenneth, props up Zerk, and he's like, "So, any new discoveries, son?" And then Zerk's like, "No, Dad!" And then he pulls out his little pouch of rocks and just like starts throwing rocks at his dad, and then runs away. And then Kenneth is like, "Oh God, Jesus!"
Okay, wait.
That's my son.
I have an idea. Real quick. I'm telling you.
That's
Red, who was the one with the big battle axe? What was his name?
The big guy.
That Yusuf tried to mess with.
What?
It's like,
Oh!
Tried to mess
The one with the blood axe?
Yes.
Guy.
oh, that would be Axe.
His name?
Axe.
His name Axe?
His name Axe. His weapon Axe.
So, yo.
Can we go recruit Axe
Oh,
to be a
shit.
part of this?
Axe is nowhere to be found currently.
I think it's contract.
How about that?
Okay, well, final decision. I think we should go to where Vlad the Impaler.
Wait. Hold on. But what about that really hot barista that tried to roofie us?
She didn't try to do that.
She did.
She's just there. She is actually glancing over to your group as she always is.
Yeah,
Sort of
see what we're
wondering
doing.
what you guys could be talking about. Oh, mysterious travelers. Oh,
Oh, they're so hot and cool.
oh, whoa.
Whoa. Yeah. Well,
Let's just
Dylan, you take that
go where
one.
Vlad is.
Yeah.
Like what I think we should do is like, yeah, we take the thing with Kenneth, and like maybe along the way we can help him like train a little bit with his abilities so he can start getting back used to them.
Okay, smart idea.
Sure.
I like that idea.
Cause
Okay.
like, probably him at like more half or like full power is probably better than like all of us combined.
Exactly.
Well,
So yeah, let's go to where Vlad is.
I have
That's
no
where we're going.
objections.
Kenneth still knows nothing of your plan. You guys have just been talking to yourselves still.
Okay,
So we.
Kenneth, oh yeah. Kenneth, we're going to talk to Vlad the Impaler.
Oh, great. I mean, I was just about to go do that. We can definitely do that together.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
And then on the way there, I'm like, baby, welcome to the party.
I'm literally not even out of the area. Yeah. Okay, so any objections? What are you guys doing? Is that fine?
Wait, so we're going to Vlad, right?
You guys are gonna try to go to the kingdom of Nasteve to see if you can find Vlad.
Of
Oh,
baristas.
it's not like right there. We have to find him.
He's not in the room.
No, I
Can you
mean,
imagine?
when we go there- no, I mean like when we go there, he's not just gonna have like some big fortress that's like, oh, Vlad.
No, he's a military.
Labeled with
commander.
his name. You think we're gonna see street signs and big billboards directing us to where he's at?
Yeah, I mean, just like a huge billboard that says Vlad.
Vlad, come.
There he is.
Let's go. Let's embark.
Okay.
Let's
So
mark.
you guys are gonna embark on a wonderful journey then to the kingdom of Nasteve.
Yeah.
It seems. Okay, so you guys step out, and you step out of the hill that the Spaded Saints' guild is built into. Kenneth is following behind. He says one final goodbye to his son. He's like, "Bye, Zerk, be a good son." And as he kisses him, Zerk is like, "Ah!" and throws a rock.
Another rock at him.
And then runs back inside. Oh, I forgot to say, after Zerk ran away from the father and he ran, in the other direction, he ran towards Julie at the counter, and he started to like sexy talk her. And he started doing that stuff.
How old
Like,
is this
little
kid?
baby, he's
How
like,
old is this kid? How grimy and
definitely
mucusy.
very young.
He's probably like 5. He sounds like Toad.
But he does come off as, super annoying.
Disgusting.
Okay, so you walk out. You are in the town, Iras, in the Diocese of Va. As you step out, Darrion, the scout from earlier, was like, hey guys, hey, I hear you guys are taking your first adventure. I'm so happy for you guys. And Strife, my man, my man, you can refer to me as Hermes. My man, I owe you one, okay, bucko? I really appreciate it. Anyway, good luck, guys. I'll be here doing, novice stuff. And he runs back inside.
Can it be a running joke that we still call him Cupid, but his name is Hermes?
That's cruel.
Yeah. Like Yusuf, just like Yusuf always says Cupid. Like he never says Hermes. Like me and Alex will say Hermes, but Yusuf will just be like, since it's Bud-Umsé, will just be like, bye Cupid or whatever. That'd be funny.
Okay.
No.
So you're outside. What?
I don't want to do that. No,
Okay.
that's fine. I don't care.
Uh,
You were saying?
So you guys are outside, and you see what seems to be normal town. Few marketplaces. There's always a few marketplaces if you guys want to hit something up. Kenneth is loyally following behind you guys. He's sort of a little bit dazed. He'll look around every once in a while, sort of blink
Here,
slowly, then
Normal
snap back
town.
to it. He's pretty dazed.
Let's. Well, I mean, what are the armaments looking like? What are our loadouts looking like? I think we should go prepare.
Shop.
We should prepare for prepare for the journey.
Yeah, I agree. So shop.
Let's visit Bjorntorn.
No, it's far from
Your Torn's literally on the
Yeah.
other side.
You said we were going to a marketplace, did you not? Or a different
Yeah, but
marketplace?
a marketplace nearby.
Oh,
It's a different market.
in the Spaded Saints.
It's not like Bjorntorn is like a Walmart company chain. And
Right.
Bjorntorn.
My mistake.
I want to go. Let's go to one of the weapon shops. Let's go to one of the weapon shops.
What is actually around you? There is an armory. It's smaller than Bjorntorn's. It's sort of just like built into the same mountain that the Spaded Saints is built into, because
like
that's sort of like in a valley. So it's like this little valleyed area, and it's like this is the pathway with these two cliffs on the sides, and then the Spaded Saints is up against this mountain, and then maybe later on there's gonna be there's the big armory that you see. It's called.
Wait, so does the army have armor and weapons, or just?
Yeah, it's like a smithing area basically where you can find armor, tools, weapons, things like that. And then on your right side you've got a library, you've got a cartographer, and then you've got an alchemist shop.
The Alchemist?
Wait, well,
No, an alchemist shop.
if we were to embark by sea, would we be going back in the same via the same ship that we docked in
That ship is Darrion's ship. You wouldn't be able to have that ship unless he let you borrow it.
Does Darrion's ship have a map of magic, or do we not know that yet?
You
Wait,
don't
what's
know.
up? Wait, what's up?
Oh right, in the first session, Map of Magic, it's this thing where it's just like built into the wood, and basically you put your finger on where you want to go, and the wood like reads your finger, and then it's just like a
And then
GPS.
the boat steers itself, or?
The boat steers itself. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just you don't know if Darrion's has it or not.
I thought
Yours
it-
definitely did. The one that Brassy lent you. So what's the plague colors? But you're not. If you're going to the Kingdom of Nasteve, the best way to go would be straight through. Look, go to the map.
Yeah.
For the
The North importance.
you guys are. Let me know once you see it.
I'm there.
Roll 20.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, hold up. I'm on.
Yeah, go to roll 20.
I'm on roll 20. I'm on Discord. I'm on roll 20.
Okay. Can
did
you
you
see
say-
this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see
That's
the
where
little
you.
red
That's
Wait.
where you guys are right now.
Hold on, let me pull this up to the.
Diocese.
Okay,
That is-
that's where we are. That little peninsula looking
Yeah, you
area.
guys are in Iras, which is like right here-ish in the Diocese of Va, and this is the Kingdom of Nasteve. This is the path that you would take, this one right here, to get to the Kingdom of Nasteve. Alternatively, no, alternatively, you can head over here to Arborea, and you would have to take a much deeper, longer path to get to like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
basically.
The Kingdom of
Yeah.
Steve.
And you can always, you don't have to go straight through to the Kingdom of Steve. You can always, swim around if you would like. But, yeah. What are you guys doing?
Can we not trek by land to the Kingdom of Nasteve?
You can. I'm just giving you options.
Oh, well, I mean, well, we are going to the Kingdom of Nasteve, right? That's where the woods are.
Yeah, that's where
The woods are in
that-
Arborea. This is Arborea right
we're
here.
going to where Vlad is. Remember?
Okay, so where's Vlad?
Where's Vlad?
He's in the
over here.
Kingdom of the
Wait,
Steve.
what? I thought you said Vlad was farther.
Then what's closer?
No, Vlad is closer.
Wait.
You guys
so
didn't
Vlad-
say that. You guys said the forest
You made it
was
sound
closer.
forest closer.
Yeah.
Did I? Look, Vlad is over here,
Wait, hold on.
somewhere in the Kingdom of Nasteve. He is stationed in the
You
Kingdom of
made
Nasteve.
it sound like
Like, we had to cross the country to go to Vlad.
The forest is over here. You have to cross the...
that's what you made it sound like where Vlad was.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I meant it over here. This is where This is where Vlad is.
We
This
got
is where...
Then
Sorry. Alright.
Let's go there. Yeah, let's set sail.
So you guys are going to Arborea then?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
wait, I went to the woods.
Oh no, not Arborea. We're going to
The woods or
the
Vlad?
The
Where's
woods
Vlad?
Arborea. Arborea is the woods. That is what that Arborea is. One big woods. That's what.
Metaphorical.
Well, after you clarified, we see Vlad is much closer out of the two destinations. So I'd say we go to the Kingdom of Steve.
Yeah, let's go to Vlad first.
Okay. Cool. So before you go, are you guys gonna stop by any markets? So
Yeah.
head out.
Yeah.
All right. So those are the markets immediately close to you, and then past that, it's a path that just has it goes straight in the northwest direction, and it's got forests on both sides, and you don't know where it leads past the horizon of forest.
Let's
There's
check.
beautiful mountain.
Let's check the different offerings of the second armory.
Okay. So you guys are gonna head to the armory then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Real quick. You're gonna say something? I can't tell.
Let's go to the armory of the Banana Republic.
Did you change your voice?
Oh, I'm telling you, I thought we were just saying it.
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing right
Guys,
now.
let's just go. Let's just go.
So how do
Okay.
how do you think of like what's in the shops? Are we gonna find out now? Or do you
Yeah,
already?
We find out when we walk in.
Alright. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. So
Let's go to the armory.
you walk inside. The signs were made of a language that none of you understand. And once you actually go inside, you are greeted by a very well organized store and very clean compared to Bjorntorn's, which is a bit more scattered and a bit more grimy. This one is very, very, very pristine condition. But the thing that mostly catches your eye is that the roof is super high. It expands up until 40 feet above your head, well above 40 feet, built into the mountain.
Cool.
And the inside the mountain. So it's a big area inside, open, very tall. And what you see at the end of the store are these two legs coming down and into the floor, and the legs extend upwards into a giant. So there's just a giant in the store at the edge, hunched over in the 40 feet, looking down on you.
Like forever? He can't get out?
He can't get out, basically.
He's enslaved? Is he enslaved?
He's like in a little prison cell, basically. But he's there, and he's just very happy, and he's looking at you guys.
He's happy?
Yeah.
To each their own.
Hold up.
So you walk inside, and he's like, hello, welcome to my shop.
He sounds like Hag.
How can I help you today?
Oh, he's the shopkeeper?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Alright, what can I buy?
Alright, you gonna be nonchalant about that?
Well, quick to it, I see. We got armor of all types. We got weapons of all types. We've got refinery of all types.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for?
Alright, can I have a question? Like, so
Yeah, what is-
say I upgrade like my daggers or something, would that change their stats?
You can, like Dylan, when he got it poison tipped, it made it go from 1d4 to 2d4. So if you want to do something to your daggers, you gotta ask the big man, which is not me, it's the actual big man.
Big man upstairs.
Big man standing in the shop.
Can I like switch out my weapons? I don't really know what to do.
Yeah, you have them all on you, but you can just sort of, we're not really in combat, so it's not like action based. You can just sort of, you know.
Like, can I like take stuff off and like equip something new?
Yeah, you can. if you wanna, I mean, it's not like you equip something new. You can just sort of have it on person as well.
Cause I got it on me.
I got it on me.
So, like, can I upgrade my short sword? Like, what can I do with it? I just don't know what I can do.
Sure.
That'll be 55 gold pieces now.
That will be 55.
Will be 50.
Oh my god! Shut up!
You have 20 right now, Alex.
So you don't know yet. You gotta ask. You gotta ask the big man.
Persuade him, Alex. Use your persuasion to like make it as low as
I don't
possible.
know how much I have on persuasion.
You know how much of a
Doesn't matter.
persuasive guy Alex is.
I mean,
I have a
He might-
What are you looking for, travelers?
Dylan, you wanna?
You guys want to get something first? And I'll just go.
yeah, okay. I was actually thinking of getting something. You see, I need to upgrade my yacht again.
Let me see it here. And
Okay,
he
I'm
has like
I'm
a
handing.
your pocket. He has these, like, you don't know what it is, but it's like this curled up bundle of sticks. And then when he flicks his hand, it's like it starts up unravel, and then at the tip it like, and it becomes these two tweezers. And he just sort
Oh,
of
that's funny. I
reaches
just
down,
handed my yacht again. Yeah.
grabs it, and he pulls it up. He pulls it up.
Ever so delicate.
This. Wait. He pulls out a little lens to look at it. Where did you find this, young man?
Is there any way I can deflect the question? Do I roll to deflect it?
You can, well, what do you say?
Oh, okay. Okay. Another thing I'm thinking. Okay, I was able to snag it from a soldier.
Okay, roll deception then. In
Gotcha,
D&D.
okay.
In the Discord, sorry.
Yeah.
Rolling. Which is with exclamation mark, remember.
Let me see what I have on deception. My deception is a +1. Okay, maybe that's good enough to get me something. Roll 1d20 plus 1. Please, 15. Oh, big money.
Okay, so after you tell him that, he's just sort of like, okay, we'll do. So then I'm gonna guess you got this from Thuruntle. No? Too
That is-
south? Or was it Thuruntle? Hold on. I have to look at my actual notes now.
So now I have to know the answer to this.
No, don't worry. Yeah, Thuruntle.
Can you imagine? Okay. That is correct.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. This is hot garbage for a weapon. I highly suggest
Thank
you buy one of our other, better, overall just cooler weapons in our shop.
Can I take a look?
Sure, we've got weapons of all types, so that'll be.
Can I
Giant!
take a look?
You there!
Yeah. What do you need?
Okay,
You
so,
get the weapon.
question. We pause here. Question. Can I imbue my hand axes with anything, with any magical essence?
He doesn't specialize in magic. He can just sharpen, maybe tip them with, dip them in something.
What can I,
He
lick
can
them?
do type of them.
what can I dip,
Oh, I was-
what can I dip the hand axes in?
You can get the things that he sells. He goes, you want to upgrade your hand axes? Well, you can get gasoline on them, so that way you can make them flammable.
Flammable. Oh.
You put
That was good.
some. What else do we have? Oil, so that you could make them flammable. You can get arrow spray in a can.
So
which
you
we have a lot of.
make them flammable.
Make them flammable. We sort of specialize
And make
putting things on fire.
I got
Really
it.
good at that.
Got it.
If you need
Ooh,
fire.
I can get that.
Now, is there is there a noticeable distinction between any of these chemicals to make my weapons flammable, as in regarding price? Or
What do you mean?
well, would it be more expensive to dip my hand axes in oil rather than gasoline?
Well, if you dip them in oil, they're on fire. So you throw them, and then the whole thing is on fire because the handle is made of wood.
Of
So
wood.
it's like a one-time use, and I'll make the damage like if you decide to light it up. on fire.
No, then
It's not like it's actually one-time use. It's just that the handle gets really charred up, so it's like weaker unless you decide to light it up again.
okay. Well,
His hand axe is wood with like flint, just sort of.
No, but like, what does that? I can use that on my arrows to make fire arrows, right?
Definitely can.
Like, what was that? Oil?
oil, gasoline,
He
or
has
air
oil,
spray.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything else is just for fun. He could just give you can fire tip them.
I can fire tip my arrows. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, refine my blades.
Refine your hand axes with what?
Sharpen them. Is
Oh,
that not
sure?
is that not what refinery is?
Yeah. Of course. So he tweezes both of them, brings them up, and he's like, 1 second, please. Puts his tweezer away while holding your two hand axes very carefully. He takes out this little pot of like burning oil and just sets it on his hand, and then he just like takes out like a little anvil and he ding on his hand and he starts to like ding 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 ding. He just starts working like all up here. Starts.
This is a very unintuitive process.
I'm a very tall man during the day. This is the only way to do it. And he starts to, and then he
Wait,
finally, yeah.
Alright, so I have currently leather armor. Can I like make that better? To, like,
You can get other types of armor, yeah.
One moment, guys.
Or what other type of armor can I get?
The things that he sells are, so he sells leather armor as well. He sells studded leather, which is a little bit better than regular leather, but it's 45 GP, which is like a lot. And then everything else is like, you can buy hide, that's 10 GP, but that's it's also pretty good. I
Is
mean,
hide better than leather?
leather is 11 plus your dex mod, and then hide is 12 plus your dex mod. So I think it would increase by 1.
Alright, what else?
And
I
then
can afford, like, what can I afford?
you can afford more leather. You can afford hide. And if you get one of your allies to pitch in, you can afford ring mail. But the thing about ring mail is that it's heavy, so you would have disadvantage with stealth.
If I buy leather, does it stack or does it just?
It's like leather on leather on leather on leather, immune to anything. No, you can only wear one leather at a time, like one suit of armor at a time.
Alright, and if I want to make my arrows fire arrows, how much would that be?
That would cost you. Let's say you get 20 fire arrows. That would cost you. Let's say 10 gold pieces. 2 per fire arrow.
Per fire
Yeah.
arrow?
No, yeah, 2 gold pieces per fire arrow, so 10 gold pieces if you want to get. Does that add up right? No, wait. Wait. 1 gold, 2, half a gold piece per arrow for 20 arrows, 10 gold piece total.
So 20 fire arrows
Yeah,
would be
for 10 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll take that.
All right. He's like, glad you're doing business, and he takes your money very quick.
Oh, I never asked.
Down at you.
Keelan,
They'll subtract 10 GP from your.
Wait, where do I just save that? Like,
I mean, in your character sheet there, it should be by your proficiencies and stuff like that around there. And Bud, what were you gonna say?
I never asked. How much did the sharpening cost me?
The hand axe is 1d6, right? So put it to 2d6 now. No, just make it 1d6, and then what's your mod for the damage? Read it out.
My damage?
It could be 1d6 plus something.
The attack bonus is a +2.
Not the attack bonus, the one after. 1d6. Is there anything after that?
There's nothing after that.
Okay, then do 1d6 plus 2 there.
It's a +2
And then
now?
basically, yeah, it's +2 as well. So now you roll a 1d6, and instead of just getting the 1d6 damage, you get 1d2.
I'm gonna roll?
No, you're fine. That's just how much damage it is now. +2
Okay.
to the 1d6. Okay, cool. So did you pay for that? No, you didn't. Give me your 10 GP as well.
Hand it over.
GP per hand axe.
I only have 4 GP.
No, you have 20. You have 20.
Remember we have 20?
Oh wait, hold on. I have what?
You have 20 from the Hubert mission.
From the Hubert mission. Okay. Here you go. Take
Pleasure
it.
doing business. Thank you. And
I need to buy my weapon.
Right. So, we've got variety in our swords and such. And by variety, I really don't mean. I mean, we've got a rapier, if that interests you. We've got a nice long sword in stock. And we've just got more of those. Just so many rapiers and long swords.
How much is a long sword?
Oh my god.
Long sword is 15 GP.
I'm 10.
It's a lot of GP, actually. Actually, no, it's worth it. What's a rapier?
What's a rapier? What's a rapier? A rapier is like
Skinnier sword.
basically, it's like a skinnier sword. It's
Someone lend me 5 GP.
Oh, like a duelist sword.
yeah.
Dylan, you said can you lend me 5?
Alex, wait, give me a second. Let me buy the sword.
So you're gonna buy a long sword?
You're gonna get a rapier?
A rapier or a long sword? Long sword does 1d8 if you use it with one hand, but if you use it with two hands, it's 1d10. And then a rapier is 1d8, and it uses your dexterity mod.
Was that
Wait, say
Keelan?
it again for the second.
Keelan, you cut off?
Dexterity option.
The rapier uses your dexterity modifier to do damage instead of your strength.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any samurai swords?
No.
Okay. Okay. I actually really want a rapier though. Yeah.
Rapier? Okay. Sure thing.
Yeah.
It's just like rapier coming right up. A rapier is here's 25 GP.
Damn. You think I could negotiate with it?
Because it's got the finesse property. So that's the one that lets you use your dex fire for the damage. So if you have a high dex, it benefits because you can use.
I did improve my dex. Yeah.
Wait, Keelan, can I like make a deal with him?
Well, I should be the one making the deal.
What type of deal?
No, I want the long swords. Like maybe make him lower it.
Let me.
Try to con him out of his longsword?
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you trying to persuade him with then? What's your statement?
To get him to persuade him.
Yeah. He's like, what do you want, baby girl?
Mamacita.
Baby girl.
You're just staring at him.
Can I go first?
Oh,
Yeah, let's Dylan go first and I'll think of something.
I'm gonna persuade him to lower it down to 20 gold pieces for my rapier.
Okay.
Okay, look, we are part of a prestigious guild, the Saints. So,
Right.
just want to tell you that if we can lower down that rapier price to 20 gold pieces, we can really put your nice armory shop more noticeable for other players. More contractors means more business.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a big one. I really want to do 20. I really want to do this 20 gold pieces. Persuasion. Let's see where my persuasion is. I have a persuasion at. I think it's also +1. Wait, no, it's +3. Oh my god, +3. Whew. Please don't be a bad roll. Please don't be a bad roll.
We had bad luck last time.
19.
Hey.
He's just like, the big giant is like, you make a strong argument. And for that,
Yeah. Yeah.
and for that, I'll drop it to 15 for you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. I love you.
Absolutely. Give me your money.
Blow him a kiss.
I just gave him 15. Okay.
So he takes the money, gives you the rapier, and he's just sitting there. Did anybody else want anything to say about me or my big feet?
Does he have like
No.
does he have like Buddha properties? Like if we fondle his toes, will he have good luck?
I mean, you could definitely try.
Can I try to fondle his toes?
Go ahead, just like, are you doing it discreetly or like you don't really?
Yeah, like very offhandedly, and Roald joins me,
Okay.
and so does Michelangelo.
Make a sleight of hand check.
A sleight of hand check? I've never heard of that.
Yeah. That's
Um,
what
I
I'm
don't
doing.
care.
That's how I stole the thingy for you.
Okay. What do I roll?
While he's doing that, Keelan, so what are the roll 1d20 plus the sleight of hand?
I don't have a bonus on
multiplier
that.
that you- And then you just roll 1d20.
And it's dexterity.
Yeah, it's Dex sleight of hand.
So Keelan, for my rapier, I do 1d10 if it's two hands.
What'd you get? You said, yeah, no. Okay.
6.
I'll go back.
I got a 6, damn it.
I was asking.
Rapier doesn't
I was
have
asking-
any property. No. The
So wait, so
rapier-
how? Yeah.
Rapier does hold on. The rapier does 1d8
Yeah.
piercing damage, and
Yeah.
it has the finesse, which means that it's not that it's exclusively dex to the damage. Look, what's
Yeah.
your strength modifier?
My strength modifier, I have a. Let me tell you right here. I have a +2 and 15 for. I have 15 strength. I have a +2 for that.
And for dexterity,
Dexterity, I have a 13 + 1.
so you can use either one of those for your damage and for your. So you can
Oh.
attack with your strength, and then you can also attack with your strength, do damage with your strength, or you can attack with your dex, do damage with your.
So when I'm rolling the 1d8, I add that bonus from strength or dexterity.
Exactly.
A +2 for strength, like +1 for dexterity.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And you still have your Yada gun on you, or do you try to sell it to him, or like?
I mean, he's probably not gonna want it. He said it was trash.
You did say it.
I'll keep it on me. I'll keep it on me
Okay.
for now.
Sure. Great. So, but you did a thing.
Oh,
You
no.
decided to
I've provoked him.
toe of the shopkeeper. And he's like, hey, and with a toe, he does the thing.
He
where
does a
comes
toe
back and he flicks you forward, and you just sort of.
like
Okay.
a booger.
Yeah.
And he's
Okay,
like,
so-
get the hell out of my shop. And he kicks you out.
Thank
No.
you for your service.
No going back there.
Okay.
We're out. Yeah, we're out now.
So you're out there. Kenneth the entire time was just like, look, and Wild is still sleeping. That's pretty much it. You guys are outside now.
Okay.
I guess that's where we head out now, right?
Yeah, how much money do you guys have?
10.
I have GP 14, I think. 14.
That's 10.
Okay. Yeah, because you had 4 GP from something else.
Yeah,
Alright.
I have 5 gold pieces.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, let me mark this up. Hold on.
The dude was able to bring the sweet deal.
Sweet deal. Okay. Wait, so you still come back and then tell me the play.
Lisa's back.
I have to mark up my GP.
I think at this point we just head out, right?
Where was Kenneth this whole time? Was he just like walking around?
Was he outside at the storefront?
He's dazed and confused. He was with you guys, but he was just looking around, you know. He really
Oh, he was
down
just
to
out of
earth.
it.
He's out of it.
No, I think at this point we just head out.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you guys are gonna head out then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we exit
Yeah.
the store, yeah.
You go down the path. Go ahead, do me a favor. One of you, all of you, roll a D100.
D100?
Yeah.
Let me check.
100-sided dice?
roll a D100
That
and then
1D100 or just D100?
No, yeah, 1D100.
32.
7.
Okay, my turn. 29.
29.
So Alex.
so now
I mean, no, Yusuf won.
decide amongst yourself which number you want to use.
32,
I-
right?
Well, no. Who knows if maybe if we use the bigger number, it like bad for us. I don't know now. Actually, I'm kind of confused.
What was the purpose? What was the purpose of rolling the 100-sided die upon exiting the storefront? It's upon exiting the store.
You can't tell. You can't tell us this.
I know.
Oh,
I
God.
gonna tell us.
I know.
Gonna tell us.
I know speak.
I feel like if we use the bigger one.
Let's use Dylan's then. It's 29. You're like.
Yeah, but mine isn't that far from Yusuf's though, so it'll kind of be around the same
Mine is the
thing.
lowest.
High risk, high reward. High risk, high reward.
No. I feel like we should go with Alex's. Because I have a weird feeling about what's gonna happen if we put the bigger one. I don't know. I feel like we should go with Alex's.
I rolled the lowest.
You guys gotta decide one.
I don't know.
I'll give you to really up the stakes.
Time us? Are you timing us?
I'll go ahead. I'll give you guys 10 seconds before I pick the worst one.
Okay, go, come on. What do we pick?
Five.
We pick
29,
Yusuf's
29,
or
29.
Alex's?
Yours. 29, 29.
Fine, we pick mine. 29.
Okay.
29.
29 it is. On your way there, you're down the path. You're miles away from the city, in the
You
forest.
should have picked
going down
Alex.
the path.
You should have
Going-
picked
Just wait.
Alex's.
Shut up. Wait, just
I
wait.
can't hear. I can't hear.
What's up? Oh yeah, you're going down the path, and
Yeah.
you as you're walking through, I mean, everybody roll perception real quick.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Alright, so what do I? So what is it? Roll.
It's your perception mod.
What's your perception on?
right?
D20
I have,
plus.
I have a plus 2 in perception, so that's
Alright. Well, I add the plus.
yes.
And what perception?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got a 17.
I got.
Alex got
2. I
Alex
got a
got
2.
2.
What the fuck?
Okay. Okay, Dylan, go.
Okay. So you guys continue forward, but Dylan steps on something, and it sort of messes with his balance.
It's
He slams it back down, and when he reaches down, he picks up. It's a little candy, a little
Oh god.
pink swirl, pink and white swirled, still wrapped candy.
Yeah.
And you sort of look to your left, and in the forest, you see the candy. You see another candy in a bush. And as you go to investigate the candy, you pick up the candy.
It's bait.
A little further in the distance. Wait, could you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little further in the distance, after you saw the candy in the tree, another candy.
Dude, stop.
Oh my
It's
God.
bait. It's bait.
And you don't know
Stop.
how long this continues. Do you want to continue exploring the candies, Dylan?
No!
No, if you're gonna continue, at least talk to us first. You know.
But where are you guys?
I don't
You
know,
went
where
off.
are we?
You went off.
Dylan was the only one that stopped. The rest of you continued walking. Kenneth also continued walking.
Oh, well.
I just don't know what the candies would lead to. Sense where there candies.
In that
Tell us,
case.
tell us. You didn't use your powers.
In that case.
I want to tell you guys that we should investigate.
So you call us over? You yell at us from behind?
Hey, welcome to the pond. And then we go
So
over.
the rest of you guys sort of noticed that he had stopped. You don't know where he is. But you
Investigate the
guys-
candy.
Do you head over there or stay?
Yes.
We head over. We're 100% head over.
Okay.
Dio.
So you head over and you notice the same trail of candies. It's like, what the hell? So do you choose to continue exploring the candies, or you don't know where?
Get the
there's
candy,
no-
like,
Just
what's,
go.
Like,
I think we should.
We fare better
pink
together.
swirl. It's a little
Yeah.
wrapper circle
Yeah.
with a pink and white swirl that goes into the middle, and
Yeah.
it just continues like that.
Let's
Wait.
go. The curiosity is gonna get me here.
It's
I know
Naruto.
Dylan's ahead of us, but we should probably get him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
So yeah. So then you guys catch up to Dylan, and Dylan is still has been. So Dylan, you've been trying to follow the candies, right? Like you call out to them and then you continue going for the candies?
Yeah, I keep going to candies.
So you're going to the candies, There's one on a tree trunk. And when you go to get the one in the tree trunk, make a dexterity saving throw.
I have to?
A dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, I have a +1 on saving throws for dexterity. I think this is where my luck is gonna run out for some reason. So.
Yeah, you've been
No,
getting high rolls.
You're with us. You fared better with us.
Yeah, no.
I got 17. Who 17?
Those are high
Okay.
rolls, bro.
So as you pick up the tree trunk, you trip, but you catch yourself, and you're looking down past the tree trunk. The woods stop instantly, and it goes down into this pit.
Oh my god.
And in the pit,
Yeah.
extending towards the grass, and the rest of the pit, which is completely around, you reach the edge of the pit.
Yeah.
At the bottom is a cottage,
Mm.
and that's all you see from the top. It's a roof.
We don't know this, right? Me and Yusuf don't know.
You guys have just now caught up to him, and you realize that he's looking
They
up.
see the cottage.
And we
yeah.
peek over.
So you guys are all looking over at the cottage.
What should we? So we can. We should investigate the cottage, guys. I mean,
This
it's kind of weird that
emanates.
there's a cottage.
It's candy. It's a cottage in a ravine, and it's emanating Hansel and Gretel energy. I don't want to be turned into a Minotaur pie.
I mean,
All 4 of us, we could just fight it. If it's a witch, easy W.
All right. Well,
Kenneth.
yeah, question. How would Kenneth work in combat? Would you just do all his rolls and stuff?
Yeah, I'll act as Kenneth if he ever gets into combat.
Alright, just making sure.
let's go to the cottage.
I got it. Can I roll an investigation check?
Sure, roll an investigation to see what you can see from the top of the cottage.
I am gonna roll
Alright,
the
we're all
investigation.
gonna roll that. Can I roll that too?
Yeah. No. Roll perception.
Oh, hey, Victor.
Okay, roll perception.
Why not
My bad.
investigation? Can I put investigation instead?
No. You roll perception.
Roll perception. I have a +2 on perception, so I'm good.
I have a
I got a 10. It's the first kind of bad throw I get.
1d20, right?
Yeah. Alex got a 20. Oh yeah. He's gonna perceive it the best. He's definitely gonna perceive it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Dylan, you don't see much, but
Yeah. I don't see much.
Strife, you're looking over and you realize something peculiar about the cottage, and that's the fact that the door, which is facing you, is open, and it's just sort of swinging in the wind. And not only that, but although the outside of the door is wood, the inside of the door is red.
Red what?
Red.
Wow.
That's all you see.
It's Hansel and Gretel probably. Let's just go.
It's insulation. We touch it, and our hands irritate.
Let's go.
Okay. If the
Let's go.
outside, wait, what's the color of the door from the outside?
It's
Just
like
wood.
a dark oak wood.
It's wood.
And then the inside is red, right?
We should go because if it is made of candy, we won't eat it.
Because if the outside is one color and then the inside is another, that means something's happening on the inside that's like changing.
That's what we're saying. We should investigate it.
Good. That's very perceptive of you, Alex.
So, you guys gonna climb down or stay up there? So far, you're not doing anything.
Burn the witch.
Climb down.
Climb down.
I'm down.
So you climb down. No need to make an athletics check. There's vines
Yeah.
for you to hold on to. Wild obviously makes it easy enough, and Kenneth is just like, I'm gonna stay up here. And he just sort
What
of
the fuck,
sits up.
dude? Get your ass.
Bruh, can you just come down with us?
Okay,
Yeah,
he wants to stay.
Right. So Kenneth goes down, he's like, if I fall, it's your fault. If I fall, it's your fault. But he makes it along.
If I fall, I daddy catch him.
So you guys climbed in this direction, going downward, and the cottage is here with the door open here. When you finally land there and you turn around, look inside. The cottage is wood. You can now see the doors. And on the glass, it's just splattered blood on the inside. And the red on the door was blood. And inside the cottage is close to pitch black. You can tell that there's blood on the windows because of the sunlight reflecting off of it, but there's no light coming from inside of the cottage. The only thing coming inside is the reflections of light into the cottage from the sunlight, but it's very, very dim, and you can hardly see anything from the distance that you're standing.
We're in a ravine.
So-
Alex, use your torches. Use your torches.
Yeah, I was about to say, good idea.
Okay. You slam your hands together and you summon 4 bolts of dancing light for light, and what
Yeah,
you
we
do?
should use the torches, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I still don't know how the humanoid thing works. So.
It's just you combine all 4 into like a human person light, like just a human light.
It's like a human light.
You can't hit it, right?
You can't hit it. It's light.
So
It's
if
light.
somebody tries to like attack it, nothing.
No, it would go through them.
I feel like that would be a good bait. Like if you can pretend it's a human, put them in first, and then if they attack it, we know.
That could work.
You can do that. Is that what you're gonna do?
Dylan?
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, let's do that. I really feel like it's the best thing is to
Yeah,
go.
we can use it as a bait too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, Strife gets his 4 torches, lifts them up into the air, combines them, and then creates a humanoid figure in front of him, and then extends his hand forward, and the humanoid struts forward. And where do you make him stop? Once he gets to the door, or like once he's well in?
What do you guys want to do? Once at the door, once.
Once he illuminates
Yeah.
the pitch dark area of
Yeah.
the cottage.
So he walks inside and then just sort of stops. And once he walks inside and illuminates, there's, from what you can see, nothing in the cottage. It is literally just blood, brutally splattered.
Jesus, man, who did this?
Walls, floors, and roof. And you can't see anything past the light figure. That's like, you can't see past the light figure. You can
Alright,
only
so what I want to do, guys, tell me if you agree. Start spreading the torches. Start spreading them out so we can see more.
Well, I
The
mean,
cottage isn't that big, is it?
like break the humanoid.
Is the entire cottage lit up?
It is, but you can't see the it's like vision.
but the torches aren't mobile. The humanoid light can push forward and move along with us,
Alright, then yeah.
right, through the depths of the cottage.
The cottage is very small. Him standing in the middle, from what you know, illuminates the whole cottage. You just can't see behind the humanoid. You don't know if there's anything there, basically.
Then we should push forward.
Yeah.
So as you push forward, what's the marching order for you guys walking in?
I feel like we should get the tank in first. So like, Dylan's the tankiest of us, right?
No, it's you.
No, I am.
It's
But it's a giant minotaur.
The giant 10-foot
Yeah.
tall
No,
Minotaur.
like, he's like a robot, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm also
He's
a
like-
giant 10-foot tall Minotaur.
So Bud first, and then who?
Alex is in the back, presumably, if he's manning the
Sure.
Yeah.
The
I wanna be
light.
in the back.
he needs as much coverage.
Okay, so then after Bud
As
would
possible.
be then Terrence, and then
Yeah,
Kenneth.
'cause then I don't want Kenneth in the back either, because if Kenneth gets hit from like the back, then that would be bad.
And Kenneth in front of you.
Sure.
Or Kenneth
Kenneth's gonna be-
behind me. I mean, either way.
Okay. So alright, so then you guys mush forward. And you reach the humanoid light figure, and Bud, as you peek over, you can't believe what your mortal eyes have laid their
We're just gonna be traumatized.
fragilance on.
Michelangelo peeks out, and his jaw hits the
The-
floor.
Recreate the area, like.
He's like, oh my god. On
Perfect.
the wood are these the wood breaks in 2 areas on the. It breaks open. It was broken open. It's not like it's doing it. And out comes a very long, thin spear and from the spear, hanging down, is the head of a child. Same thing on the other spear. 2 brothers, from what you can see, they look similar, 2 siblings, just brutally left there, staked up.
Can I investigate the cottage now since we're inside?
Sure, yeah, we'll make an investigation roll.
I'm gonna roll investigation too.
Yeah, I'm rolling investigation. Roll.
That's all there is in the cottage. No furniture, no tables,
And my
nothing.
investigation's a +4. Yeah, I roll 1d20 +4, right?
Yep.
Can I roll gut-wrenching terror?
Yeah, roll 1d20 for
I
terror.
got a 10.
Really?
I got a 1. Wow, I really know nothing about this area.
So,
You said
no,
roll 1d20 for investigation maybe helps.
yeah, maybe. But roll with disadvantage since you saw it first. Most horrified.
So do one. No, do 2d20. Just 2d20.
Make the investigation check twice, but get the worst one.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do 2d20. Roll 2.
Disadvantage.
2d20? Oh. I rolled...
Just roll the next one now. You got a 9. Now roll again. It's probably gonna 9's probably gonna be the worst one. Yeah, you get a 9.
a 9.
So Yusuf does a 9.
So 10, 9, and 1.
So,
No one knows anything.
from what you can perceive, you have no idea what the hell happened. Spears coming from the ground, decapitated head rather. No body in sight. No body in sight. You know that they are in relation somehow though. You know that they're siblings.
Right. The spears came from the ground, right? Like they just
The
were the spears
spears-
already there, or did they just
Right,
come?
that's the other thing you see, that the spears broke through the ground, and that's what made the opening in the wood.
I'd want to investigate under instead of in.
I'd want to yank both of the spears, one in each hand, out from the ground and see if there's anything attached to them on the bottom.
Sure. So you and you make an athletics check.
It's like a 1.
Imagine. That would suck.
You guys just jinxed it, probably.
Alex is he's jinxing all my bad rolls. A 5! Yes, he did! Of course he did.
At least it's not a 1.
But it's a 5!
But easily enough, you just take them off. They weren't really plunged into the ground deep at all. They pretty much stopped a few inches after they had been plunged in, after in the ground.
Hmm.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I break the ground? Like,
You want to try and just slam it down? Like with what? What do you?
no, yeah, with I guess my short sword.
Sure, you're gonna try and get your short sword, just dig into it.
Start slamming the ground, because maybe there's other holes in the ground where stuff could hit us.
Yeah, make an attack roll, I guess. So
It's
roll
like
1d20 and then add whatever it says for attack bonus
Where does it say attack bonus?
in your character sheet. It's in between the name of short sword and it's you got 3 little boxes. It's the middle.
It says 1d6 plus 2 pierce for short sword.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
I know.
plus 4.
Yeah, the +4. So roll
So
1d20
roll 1d20.
+4.
Bruh.
Bruh, when you write S. Come on, bro.
Let's see.
15. So yeah, easy enough. You take out your short, you crack into the ground, and below it is just dirt. There's nothing
There's
unique or
nothing underground?
you pick up some dirt with your short. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Keelan,
Yeah.
when I yanked the spears out of the ground, I presumably peeked into the holes, did I, or did I not?
You could, yeah. When you look into the holes, they extend downward very long time. You don't know how deep it is, but it's definitely about 2 times longer than the spear that was already there.
So it's definitely something underground.
I feel something
The
burrowed down
spears
there.
are relatively thin, so you don't know if some dirt had fallen and covered it, but it's deep.
We're stuck.
Dylan, your go?
You pretty much all you could see here.
Should we?
Investigated all you could investigate.
I don't know.
Should
You
we?
think it
You
could, like,
got, like, each of you have like 20 pieces of candy. Well, no, Dylan has like 20 pieces.
Dylan should try a piece of
Oh.
candy.
I don't want to.
Maybe throw a candy down. Maybe throw the candy down, something happens.
What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna throw.
Maybe there's some beast
Oh.
underground. No,
I'm gonna throw a piece of candy and like break it and see what happens.
Some candy-eating
Oh, you're gonna,
monster.
Slam it
Yeah.
against the one, see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take out one of the 20 pieces of candy, baseball swing it, and you slam it against the wall, and it breaks, makes a crack in the wall, just shatters into a bunch of pieces, and
That's it. That's all it does.
roll a perception, please.
Roll perception.
Dylan. No, all of you that are there.
Alright, so what are there? Just one
Perception. Make the perception check.
1d20?
Yep.
7. Wait,
Uh,
bonus?
11. I got 11.
I never checked out perception bonus. No.
19.
I've got it with 19.
Yeah. You said it's
Oh my god. After the candy broke, you heard sort of like you heard a little child scream
Fuck you.
Ghastly.
Fuck you.
back of your head. That was the only thing you could hear
Wait,
from
I'm thinking, Dylan, throw a candy down the hole that. Remember the hole that Yusuf ripped out with the spears? Throw a candy down there.
Okay, I'm gonna throw candy down that hole.
Maybe it's like something.
Yep.
Do you unwrap it?
What?
Do you unwrap it? Or do you do it alone?
Unwrap it. It's more aromatic that
I'll
way.
unwrap it. I'll unwrap it.
So you unwrap it, and on your finger it sort of sears into your metal, but
Yeah.
as you drop it, it unsticks, and as it falls down, you don't hear it hit the ground because it's too light. But at a certain moment, you heard like another
Oh my
in
god.
and out fade. You have 18 pieces.
I'm very scared about this right.
Yeah, because if all of us eat a candy, that's not gonna.
Should someone take it? Should someone take it for the team?
I think I have the largest health pool. I think I could take
You're gonna
a.
do it?
I can take
You're gonna do it?
a bite of the candy.
Well, I'll take
Okay.
one too. I'll take one too.
Gonna
You
take-
wanna go down? All of us go down.
No, don't do that.
Don't do Alex. That's really dumb.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest
Yeah,
with you. That's
dude.
really dumb, and I should really test the waters.
if we're gonna do it, we have to let you
Yeah,
sub
but you can't, like, you can't just tell us about it after. Supposing something happens.
Well, you would know because you're watching me and my body react to the candy that I just downed.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
So you're gonna eat a piece of candy then?
Yeah. Yusuf was gonna eat a piece
Yeah,
of
go
cake.
Yusuf.
Unwrap it with your large Minotaur hand.
Michelangelo comes out, advises me otherwise.
You pinch in your hand, and Michelangelo's just like, sure. All right, and he goes back in, and then you just sort of lay it on your tongue, and it dissolves very quickly onto your tongue, and it almost in like 4 seconds, it just becomes from candy form into liquid, just all over your tongue. It tastes pretty good. Nice strawberry flavor, it's not bad candy. Once you're finally done swallowing and you finished, it just nothing happens. Nothing discernible to you.
There you go.
You just it's the candy.
Okay. Thank you, Yusuf. Appreciate it. I think we should jump into.
Well,
Yeah.
If nothing happened, that means.
Oh, what?
One of us.
Plunge into the hole.
Plunge into
The
the hole.
hole is inches wide.
Oh.
When
Oh.
it came out. nothing else there.
Okay, fine. You know what? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get a piece of candy, and I'm going to stomp on it. Just gonna
You
stomp
throw
it.
down another piece of candy, you stomp down on it, you hear another ghastly scream.
Alright, I have a question.
I have a feeling that they're strapped to that piece of candy.
Yeah.
Hold on, stop. What's up, Stripe? Sorry?
Were the boys human? Or like, what were they?
They were of humanoid complexion. You can't tell because the spear goes so dismantled through their jaw, out their ear. Yeah, but
Can't
it's
even look like
even more than anything. Maybe elven, maybe halfling.
Hmm.
Give me a candy.
Don't eat it. There's no point in eating it. Yusuf just ate one.
Okay,
You're
but
down
maybe
to
it
15
affects-
candies, by the way.
Maybe it doesn't affect Yusuf because Yusuf's a Minotaur.
It doesn't matter who it affects.
We're killing kids.
I think we're literally killing kids with
There are
this candy.
souls of the children trapped in the candies.
Okay, wait, actually, while he does that, can I go outside of the cottage and look out back and see a secret entrance somewhere?
Actually, yeah, maybe I won't eat it yet until Dylan discovers everything.
Can I
Okay,
do that?
Oh,
Terrence,
we all go outside.
okay,
Yeah.
you guys go outside and you look around and you try to look behind the cottage, but it's the same throughout all the sides. There's nothing unique. The only thing weird about this whole situation, the fact that you're in a deep pit. but
What's that, Keelan?
the
You
deep
you
pit-
cut off? What was that?
Yeah, you cut off.
there's nothing discernible about the cottage itself, basically. Besides the fact that it's completely empty on the inside.
Damn.
I mean, that was your call, Dylan. I don't know.
Kenneth is just like completely baffled by this. He was like, I want to leave the bad.
Oh damn.
Alright, so I guess I'll eat the candy now.
Okay.
Okay, so you unwrap it and you just
Pop it in.
pop it in and it.
Nothing either.
Nothing. You don't really like the taste. Dissolves in your mouth.
It's an acquired
Swallow.
Minotaur taste.
Okay. I'm gonna go back inside the house, and I'm just gonna slam on the floorboard.
Hit
We're
the
just-
floorboard.
Throwing
Yeah.
shit at the wall and seeing what works at this point.
Yeah, because
Yeah, can we just like take out the floor? Like look out under the floor? Like
I mean, underneath the floor is just dirt.
Yeah, I mean,
Then.
couldn't I bash holes through the tiny incisions that the spears came through?
Like you want to try and widen the hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. So then you plunge your gun blade and you twist it around. And you move it and move it and move it around. You take it out. You hand axe, bottom of the hand axe. You plunge, dig, pull out, plunge, dig, scoop. You've increased the distance from like 2 inches to maybe this much, and it's just dirt. There's nothing down there. Deep hole.
Is there a roof to the
Don't
cottage?
find anything else?
That's weird. It was the heads were erected from the ground.
Yeah, and if the spirits just magically come up from
The heads didn't have any dirt on them. They only had the fact that they were bloody and that they had the spear going through them.
Okay, is there a roof to the cottage?
Yeah, the roof sort of goes upward. It's built. It's got like wood planks
Is there an upstairs?
making it structural. There's no upstairs. It's one room, and it's all splattered.
With blood.
No, maybe we should clean the house and find.
Clean the house.
Clean the house.
While you guys are discussing, Ken is like, I'm leaving, and he starts climbing back up.
He left.
Does he wait for us at the cliffside?
Yeah, he just starts
maybe-
climbing up the pit again.
So, I don't know.
I don't know if we should stay here and do something because I have no idea what it is.
I feel like we're biding our time here.
Maybe it's one of those things where we don't have to write like stuff and we come back later.
Yeah, maybe we don't have the prerequisites to handle this right now.
I don't know. It just feels, but it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like we don't have the item where this is coming from. It has to do something with the candy.
We're open to come. We're open to come back and explore the cottage further down the line, right?
Yeah.
Keelan?
You would be able to retrace this path.
You won't?
huge. It's a huge. You would be able to. Huge
Oh.
pit. You can always
Then,
come back.
yeah, let's just leave and come back later.
Let's go.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything right now.
So Dylan's got 15 pieces of the candy left.
Yeah.
You guys leave.
That might be a problem though, because maybe somebody's there, but they just left for at the moment.
Guys, excuse me just for a few minutes, okay? Be right back.
Do I
So
hold up any prayer?
weird, man. We should have done something with that cottage.
Can't
I
do
don't
it.
know. Yeah, I know. But I don't know what you were thinking with that. I feel like we could have done something. It was like we just ran out of ideas. It happens. I just hope we can come back to it. Right.
I'm back.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Oh, wait for Yusuf to come back.
So weird. Alright, so what are we doing now? We left, right?
You guys are back on trail.
To where? To find Vlad?
Yep. To the Kingdom of Steve.
Alright, so we're walking there, right?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely past midnight. It's getting close to complete darkness. The sun is starting to set, and you don't know how far you are yet. You know you're on the right path, though.
So I guess we keep using dancing lights, right?
No, dancing lights wore off a long time ago.
Oh, whoops.
It lasts for 1 minute.
Rah.
You can always reactivate it, but there's no use right now. Still have light.
I mean, it's just dark, right?
Yeah, but not yet. It hasn't hit nighttime yet.
Yeah, so when it does, just remind me, and then I'll use it.
Sure.
Tough. Definitely use it.
Yusuf, sit down.
Actually, yeah, that could have been a strong possibility. Dylan,
Yeah.
whoever killed the kid is probably
Okay, just come back. What did I miss?
nothing. Just disgusting. I was thinking maybe the person who killed the kids isn't home.
It's dragging
since they
on.
lived there.
It's dragging on too long, guys. I think we should drop this one.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
That's just what I'm thinking.
Yeah. You guys have continued walking. You've been continued walking.
It's just what I'm thinking.
The sun is starting to set. It hasn't yet, but dusk is coming. Why don't you guys do me a favor and roll another D? Because I like having fun with you guys. Like I like fun. Like it's like fun. You guys like my mice. It's funny. Yeah. Roll another D100. But only one of you guys, and I'll use that one.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, who wants to take it?
I'll take it.
I rolled it.
I'm feeling
91.
You got a 1?
I got a 91. 91.
Oh, 90. Oh, that's really good, actually. Well,
Yeah.
depends on what we're going.
Depends on the content.
Because he likes to have fun with us. Because we're his guinea pigs.
So we're using 91 then.
91. Oh my god.
So as you guys
I don't like the smirk on his face.
walk through a similar tight path, except this time it's forest on your left and a cliff on. As you turn from the forest, a rustling with a bit of a chattering coming from the woods, like stampedes towards you, not like ground shaking, but Alex, I can't get it. It's coming towards the path, and you see a ball like pop out, a little red ball, and you see two little kids come out, like a boy and a girl.
What the fuck,
and
man?
they're passing the ball between them, and they're like having fun, and they're like, it's all such a good time, and they really like what they're doing. And then, they're just running past.
I don't like what they're doing.
They came out of the forest, and here's the mountain, and they're passing the ball in between each other, and you guys are behind them, and they pass in front of you, kicking the ball and passing the ball to each other, and once they reach the mountain, they just phase into the mountain and disappear.
What?
Well,
The
That's
girl
the-
phase?
They both phase, yeah. They just phase through the mountain.
we found our kids.
But the ball hits the mountain and comes back.
Oh, the ball's tangible.
It does not go through. Yeah.
I think those are ghost kids, probably.
Those were the. We found our kids.
Wait, but you said they went through the forest and they disappeared?
They phased into the
They
mountainside.
came out from the forest and then they went into the mountain on the other.
Okay, I'm going to put my hand through the mountain and see if it's like, you know.
You
It's
are
like-
going to put your hand on the mountain. Ultimately, realize you're not,
Cut off?
and you cannot do that.
Keelan, you cut off? What was it?
You put your hand on the, and
Yeah.
you're gonna try to put your hand through, but then you realize that you're not a phantom.
Oh, okay, it doesn't work then. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's not just like a magical portal thing.
Can we invest?
That's it.
Oh wait, no.
What happens?
Wait, what if we put Michelangelo through it?
Oh
Oh!
yeah.
Because Michelangelo is a spirit.
So you walk up, and Michelangelo, you summon Michelangelo. Michelangelo's like, yes.
Oh, is he awaiting my command?
Man,
Alright, I guess. Inspect that mountainside.
What do you want me to do?
Swipe your hand around it. See if you can phase through.
Sure. He puts the great axe on his shoulder. He steps in front of you, reaches through the mountain, and he's like, "There's nothing really. Oh God!" And he pulls it back, and he's like, "I don't know."
Again.
And then he goes back in.
Again.
He comes out again.
Again.
try one more time.
Reach deeper. Grab what you
Puts his
feel.
hand in. All right. Got it. I got it. I
Pull.
got it. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it. And it's tangible, and so because he can't pull, it stops there, and he can't pull it.
Get out.
So it's like a
And
phantom,
he couldn't pull anything through. He's like, probably moles. I don't know.
zone thing. Whatever. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. We
Yeah.
really can't do.
Goodbye.
Yeah. We have to investigate that later,
Yeah. Moving.
because that's part of the. Wait.
Yep.
No, never mind. I'm gonna think of something stupid with the candy.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going.
Again with the candy.
I mean, yeah. What if you give a candy to the kid if he sees to?
Yeah, but the kid disappears. That's why we can't do
As
it.
you keep going, on that same mountainside, you see a figure standing at the top of the mountain. It's a, it's a pretty big mountainside. It's on the side, sticking to.
Keelan, your
On your left being the forest.
Your
Just
audio
going
is-
in one-
your audio is really choppy, buddy.
hold on.
No DM?
Yeah, we're done.
Where's our DM? Are we done?
There you go.
Just let me get choppy again.
Okay. Go.
Do you have the Keelan, do you have the noise suppression on? Because if you do, then turn it off.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
I have it on right now. Is this better?
No, it sounds more compressed actually.
All right. I undid it.
Okay,
There you
perfect. Yeah, you sound better. Okay. Yeah, you were saying you saw a figure at the mountaintop?
Right. You see a figure sitting on the mountaintop, and he's just sort of swinging his feet, looking down at you, and he goes, "Hey, how are my intrepid heroes doing?"
Yeah, Brassy! Brassy!
Shoulders.
I don't know.
Oh, you got a new partner, I see. It's Brassy. And he extends his hand, and he's got, a brass hand that he extends out towards
He
you.
loves to extend his
Shakes your
hand.
He shakes his hand firmly. What are you guys doing? I haven't caught up with you. Has the ship been working? You saw the map of magic, I assume? It all went splendidly, I hope.
We were raided by pirates. We killed the
Happens to
pirates.
see- You win. Congratulations.
We're part of the guild, the Saints.
The Saints. Never heard of them, but that's fine. Oh, you mean the Spaded Saints? Got
Yeah.
it. Got
The
it.
Spaded Saints.
Sure.
You gotta clarify.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Well, you know, if you ever need me, just holler my name and I'll probably hear you.
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you know about phantoms in this forest?
Let's make this a game.
Fuck you, Brassy.
Let's say this is the first time we meet. And you want to call me other times. You will simply speak my name. You go, Brassy, and I'll be like, yes, I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Now, I will give you 3 questions. And I will answer them. And then, I will make like a genie and disappear.
Okay.
Sound fun?
Sounds fun.
Pirate's life for me. So, what was your first question?
What do you know about phantoms in the forest?
This forest isn't very special. If there's any phantoms, it's natural.
Alright, can I talk to Yusuf really quick?
Sure.
Talk to Dylan offhandedly. I have a question for Brassy. So you talk to Dylan offhandedly, and then you guys, whatever. Is it that important? Do you gotta talk to me too?
Hey, welcome to the pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we ask him about the cottage?
We just asked him about the. That'd be a waste of a question.
We just asked about the thing.
You asked about the mountain forest thing.
Dylan asked about phantoms in the forest. The cottage falls under that umbrella.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
I didn't know the cottage counted as that.
But Ricky,
Very important.
So, second question.
Follow question.
we only have 3 questions.
Right here.
Yeah, go ask it.
Okay, what would you think would be the
Mighty Minotaur. What's your question?
pirate boy? Direct me.
Yes.
Would you happen to know the most efficient way, the most efficient path we could take to get to the kingdom of Mistive, to meet up with Vlad the Impaler?
Impaler.
Oh,
Vlad the Impaler. What is the most efficient path we could take?
No, Vlad is not in the kingdom of Mistive anymore.
Oh!
That's your second answer.
See?
And your third?
We should. I think our last question. Where is
Where is Vlad?
I'm trying to get?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Where's Vlad the Impaler?
He's gone rogue. Anyways, I've got to go. It was true.
No!
He
doesn't-
starts walking into the mountain that the children with the ball disappeared into. Ciao, ciao. And he just
He
How-
faked
How did they do that? How did they do that?
he phases into, yeah.
That's when all of it start walking into the mountain.
Well, now
He
we're
shook
stuck.
your hand.
We can't go to the kingdom of what is it called? Kingdom of.
Of Mistive, we outruled that, so that's
can't
it.
go to Kingdom of Mistive.
Steps in and he's like,
That
"Well,
saves time.
I didn't know that
Should ask
he
him.
was rogue. I have
Shit.
no idea where we can go. I think we should continue on our path to get to the kingdom of Mistive.
I mean, we could ask what happened. We could go to the kingdom of Mistive and ask what happened.
That's what happened.
I think that's a smart idea, actually.
Wait,
I
so
agree with the boy.
he's not there anymore? Like, is he rogue in there, or is he just...
He's not there.
All he said was he's gone rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can be rogue in there, right? Rogue in
No. Well, maybe.
Now he can be rogue in the kingdom of Prestige.
We should just keep going. Honestly, yeah, because we're already halfway through.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
So you guys walk, and you eventually come across a town, and
We're there.
you don't know if you're in the kingdom of Mistive or if you're in the Diocese of Va, but it is definitely nighttime, and you don't have a place to stay, but there are taverns there where you are. You just don't know where you are. So what's the operation now?
Investigate.
You walk in, by the way, from a path that was sort of like once you walk through the path and into the town, it's not like a grand entrance of the town. It was almost like an alleyway into maybe not even a town, just like a little hub.
A little,
like
inconspicuous area there.
Sure, yeah, exactly.
Investigate the hub or the area.
Okay.
To know it's there.
So, yeah, make an investigation check then.
All of us?
I'm going.
Investigation.
I have nothing on investigation. I don't.
Roll.
I got a 13.
22.
I got 22, so he's good.
22. So you're looking around.
Wait, hold on. I got a 5.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Well, so then, Strife looks around effectively, and Strife, you notice that the taverns, they're pretty well kept. There's 2 taverns, and there is one marketplace for food, and then the trail breaks again, and you still have no idea where you are.
The trail breaks again to two different paths?
It breaks into 4 paths.
4 paths.
big fork.
Yes.
So what do you guys want to do?
Me? Did you ask me?
Yeah, both of you. We should like go into a tavern, right?
I was saying, the sun's setting. I think we should bunk in a tavern for the night.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, tavern.
I feel like we've seen enough today.
So you've got a grim tavern, and you've got a tavern that looks a little bit more uplifting. You can choose which one you go to.
I'd like
That's all you
something.
can see from the...
I'd like something a little more uplifting, please.
Okay. So you head to the nicer one. From the outside, it looks folksy, enchanting, rustic.
Homie.
There's clay and marble details that make up most of the building's outer structure. It's hard to see through the curtained windows, but there's a bunch of thrilled sounds from within that can be felt outside. As you enter the tavern through the old metal door, you're welcomed by a sense of home and joyful music. The bartender is handling some customers, but still manages to welcome you with a wink and goes off on her way. It's as enchanting as it is on the outside. It's marble pillars supporting the upper floor and there's rows of small lights attached to them. The walls are covered in photographs of personal achievements. They're all related to the nearby mountain. Some of people who reached the top of the cliff and adventured through there, and then others simply are just happy people. The tavern is packed. There's passing traders that seem to be clientele here, which would be the best sign you can get. Several long tables are occupied by several smaller groups of people. The other smaller tables are also occupied by people who are indulging in great food and drinks. Yeah, they're eating delicious food. There is some commotion, but the only commotion you hear comes from the in-between of shoveling food into the mouth because of how delicious it even looks. Most of the stools at the bar are even occupied, though. Nobody seems to mind more company. It's a pretty joyful place.
You said the food is delicious?
Who's hungry?
Apparently.
Let's eat dinner.
You said everyone loves the food.
Yep.
Let's grab a bite.
So you guys are gonna sit down, or the bartender circles around and goes, "Hiya, how can I help you?"
Wait, is she hot lady?
She's okay. She's a half-orc woman. She's bringing up around plates. She's got her head in a ponytail. She's just sort of handling everything very quickly. Here, there, here, there, here, there, here,
Yummy.
there.
My type.
How can I help you, 5 and Monk?
What are the specials today? 5 and Monkey. What are the specials today?
We've got a nice sirloin steak. We've got some cooked tuna, and we've got the secret soup for today.
Wait. Question. Since when is there 5 of us? 5 and Monkey.
Kenneth. Oh wait, 4 and monkey. I
4 and
counted
monkey.
myself because I'm looking at the.
Yeah.
They got a ghost person. I don't know.
One of the kids.
I meant 4 and monkey.
I'll have a sirloin steak, please.
Coming right up. Coming right up. You, sir.
Sirloin steak.
And he points at
Please
Bud.
say you. Can you please say you?
Points at Bud.
Yeah. What would you like?
Well, I mean, I take
it's really
offense.
weird.
I take offense
I
to.
mean-
I take offense to Dylan's choice of meal.
Why?
He's taking part in the
'Cause he's
consumption.
vegan, 'cause you're vegan.
He's taking part in the consumption of my brethren. So
You're a Minotaur, though.
I'm a Minotaur, but
Not-
like it's like cow meat. I'm a bull.
Yeah, it's like cow related.
Fine. Then give me a look, and I'm like, okay, never mind. Can't.
I bang the table.
I'll take the special soup. Give me the special soup.
I'll take a special suit.
Special soup. 2 special soups. And you, sir?
Spaghetti and
We don't have spaghetti.
make
I'm
spaghetti.
running out of time here.
Then make
I'm running
spaghetti.
out of time.
What
do
do you?
want?
I don't know what you have.
Steak, fresh fish, and secret soup.
What
I'm
fish?
I'm coming. Give me 4 seconds.
Fish.
4 seconds. Fish.
Fish. Wonderful. I'll be right back.
Kind of fucking.
She scurries off, and you guys just sort of enjoy the vicinity. Make a perception check.
What kind of broad doesn't serve spaghetti?
It's broad. Perception. I have a +2 on that.
Baba booey. Baba booey.
Wait, we're rolling what?
Perception.
Perception.
I got an 8. Oh Jesus. Yusuf, you have to be the clutch. Yeah.
I'll carry you guys.
Say no to this. Go.
Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Okay, so the moment Strife sat down, he's just been enjoying the aroma, and he's waiting for his beautiful secret soup to come through. The steak smells wonderful. The fish doesn't reek at all, and it's just
The
such
food is a little bit
fragrant.
Yeah. The food is a little suspicious.
And so you don't notice anything.
Yeah.
Terrence, you are playing with Roald, just sort of raising his hands up. You know, Roald is beyond in paradise. It just absolutely utopia. Like armed out, blessed that he's in this space right now.
That's my boy.
Bud,
That's
you notice that about 3 of the tables occupied with full families, or what seems to be full families, are still eating, but are looking directly at you guys. Just, or looking dead on at you guys. No blinking. A couple of tables.
I want to roll intimidation.
Sure. How do you intimidate?
That's a really fun idea that you said, actually.
Well, roll intimidation first. Go ahead.
Michelangelo comes out. We go. Well, roll. We have to roll for that first.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Yay!
A 5.
Not 5. So
Kind of poor.
you stand up and you try to carry yourself as as chattily as you possibly could, and you bring out Michelangelo without saying a word, and your eyes are dimmed. Michelangelo comes out. He's like, "You mad?
You mad,
And
bro?"
and you're just sort of standing there. And as you step away, your foot gets caught in the table, and you trip over, and you knock over the bartender's tray, and you fall down, and you're like,
Oh no!
everybody in the restaurant looks at you for a second, and then goes back to what they're doing. And then Michelangelo retreats because he did not want to be in that awkward situation. The moment you tripped, he's like, "Oh no," and he just left.
Oh, that's awkward.
That's
How are
awkward.
we gonna help him get out of
How are we gonna get out of this one?
I mean, you could just stand back up and sit down, but any attempt you would have had to intimidate did not work.
Did not work.
Oh.
You look like a bumbling fool, basically.
Yeah. Well, what else is new?
I have a +1 intimidation.
So the bartendress, after her tray was knocked over, she was like, "Sorry, sir," and then goes back to get more secret soup
Secrets.
and
Wait, so
And the
the
fish.
secret soup is on the floor, right? Like
Yep.
spill on the floor?
It's spilled on the
Can I
floor.
look at it? And see what's in
As
there?
yeah, you can look at it, and as you're looking at it, there's this
I don't know what
there's
I
this,
mean.
there's this goblin coming over with a tray, like getting ready with a mop to clean it up.
A
So as
goblin
you look
comes
at it,
out of the soup.
roll investigation. No, he doesn't come out of the soup.
It's stuck. There you go. It didn't roll.
You got a 15,
What?
but then plus 4. You got roll 1d20. You got a 15, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's what I got for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, but plus 4 would make it a 19. So you look into the soup, and you realize that there's. How do I put this? Chunks of something in there.
It's a soup.
Put it out there. It's definitely some type of meat, edible meat.
Sorry, I'm back now. What happened?
Alright, Dylan, want to hear what we're eating?
Baby
What were
soup.
you-
There's babies. There are babies in Alex's soup.
Dylan got one too.
You don't know
We don't know.
if it's human or if it's child. It is simply a meat-like
Playing
substance.
the ghost babies nearby.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab the bowl. And I'm gonna roll for intimidation.
You don't have the bowl yet.
Yeah.
You have to go back together. Right, it's filled. Yes,
Oh.
alright.
Hold up.
Pick
Yeah,
up.
what you gonna do?
You can pick up a chunk from the floor.
Can you what, Strife? Sorry.
Can
What
I
you gonna do?
anybody dare or no?
There is a family
you're
directly
right.
behind you, and there is another group of people directly in front of you. Some behind, some in front.
I'd rather wait for the bartenders, I guess. to come back.
Bartenders. Yep. Which she does. She comes back and she sets down the soup in front of Terrence and Strife, and then gives a nice salmon steak to Bud. He's like, I'll get you guys some waters just to start. All right?
Wait.
Waters.
Yeah.
Salmon fillet.
Before he leaves, I want to ask what the place is like.
What the what?
Area,
Bless you.
The area. What the area is like.
Oh, well, we're sort of known here around the area. Are you aware of the town a few kilometers that away? And she just sort of points in some random direction. The one, the deli. They are deli, but spelled Delhi. And she's like, almost all the people that live there come to here to eat because we make the best food that there is. That's pretty much all. That's the reason that we're so packed right now. Sorry about that. Anything else? Is the soup okay?
My fish is undercooked.
Is the soup? I tell her, is the soup okay? And I give her a look. Give her a look.
Can I ask what's in the soup?
Dylan, do the,
Make
give,
Dylan, make a
Can I?
Oh.
persuasion check.
give her
I'll ask her,
give her the look, Dylan.
Oh,
What's the
can I
look?
make a persuasion check to ask what's in the soup and see-
No,
Okay.
don't wait. Let me do persuasion.
Yeah,
See what
that-
happens.
Is everything okay?
One at a time.
I got a 6. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Ah, he's gonna eat a
Yeah,
baby.
go ahead. So to Dylan, she's just sort of like, yeah, everything's okay.
Okay, let's see what Alex does. Alex, yours. Oh my god.
She looks at Alex and she's like, no? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.
Keelan, wait, Keelan.
Yeah.
I recall the waitress.
Yeah, okay. So you yell out, you're like, waitress, bartenders.
Oh wait, yeah, I didn't know what to call her. Is this a bartender's? Oops.
My fish is undercooked. Roll intimidation. Can I speak to the chef?
Okay, go ahead and roll intimidation. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely you trying to intimidate.
Okay.
So, it's a six.
21.
Ooh,
A 21.
natural 20.
We're gonna find out what's in your soup.
You Gordon Ramsay the hell out of her.
Let's
and
go.
She's like, whoa, right away, sir. Definitely. I'll be right back. She scoots off as fast as she can, and she brings back this extremely skinny, hunched over man who's old, first of all, has a very thick beard and mustache, and is wearing a chef hat. And he looks at you with his frailed hands, and he's like, "Is there a problem, boy?"
Oh god, it's an old lady too.
It's an old man.
My salmon fillet. My salmon fillet is undercooked, and there are none.
It is an old lady. Sorry.
Is it an old lady?
It is an old lady.
I look at her. I look at her dead in the eye, steam coming out of my nose. Michelangelo pops out from behind me for dramatic effect, intimidation here. Okay. I look her dead in the eye. I say, "Listen here, woman. My salmon fillet is undercooked, and there are nondescript chunks of meat in my friend's soups."
And she sort of just like giggles to herself and goes, "But is it good? Did you enjoy it?
We've refrained from trying until we know what we're putting in our bodies.
Go ahead. Try it."
No. Tell me what it is.
If you're making this with babies, I ain't eating
Make
it.
another intimidation check?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said we have to pull this off.
I'm going to. 20 plus 1.
Please.
9.
9.
That's a little poo-poo.
Sort of.
It's just a little bit bad.
It's not terrible, but it's whatever.
Nah, it's
This soup has nothing illegal in it, if that's what you're inferring.
It's
Okay,
cannibalism is legal in this.
Make the laws.
Province.
and see. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Make an insight check.
That's
Make an
illegal?
insight.
Alright.
We all make insight? We'll make an
Yeah,
insight.
insight check.
What do I have for insight? Where is it? +2. Let's go.
Inside, I have a
Plus 1.
0, so I'm just gonna do a raw. Alex got 12. Yusuf got
21.
21. 31.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a 16. Yusuf.
So you guys all generally know
Yeah.
what she's trying to do here, and but Bud, once again, you look her down, and you can tell she is obviously lying, covering for herself, and also trying to persuade you.
Oh, can I try to persuade her? Try to pull this thing where I'm just gonna lie to her. Watch. Can I talk to her?
Go ahead.
Listen here, man. We're part of the food, the FDA. We're the FDA of this area, and we're not gonna say anything. Okay, we know your food is good. We hear from everyone your food is good. But just tell us. Okay, just be honest. What's in the ingredients? Just tell us. We just wanna know.
Make a deception check.
Deception. I just want to know.
A lot of
Okay.
back and forth happening here.
Deception. I have a +1. Okay.
At this point, all eyes are on you guys, by the way.
Okay. Got it. 9. 9's kind of pooped.
That's like the middle.
Yeah, it's like a mid. That's a mid throw.
It's a mid.
Throw. Mid.
Wait, let me think. Hold on.
Goku. I feel like I'm Goku.
Did you say Goku, bro?
Yeah, I said Goku because I feel like I'm Goku.
Is this like Goku to you?
That's Goku.
So the
I
old
might have to
lady
leave in, like,
leans
10
into
minutes.
Terrence after Terrence tried to
Leave at 6.
say
No,
all
because
that,
they'll eat now. They're gonna force me to go.
and she goes, "You have no idea the power that I hold and the amount of pain can bring unto your life." And as she leans back, she slaps her hands, disappears, and so does the bartendress. People looking at you, the lighting of the table, the fragrance disappears from your nostrils almost instantaneously. The food in front of you turns into a glop of something else, and after everything seems to have vanished into thin air, there is one more person sort of in the corner staring at you going, so you want to know about our prices of the tavern, or are you just gonna stand there talking to yourself the whole day? And that's where the session ends. That's where we're gonna end the session.
Yeah.
We're in a ghost town.
We're intertwined.
Oh, by the way, as the
weird
people
ass
vanished,
puzzle.
they sort of giggled, like they.
They're kids.
Oh.
The kids.
This is so weird.
God!
This is so weird. Keelan, how did you think of this? What did you
That's
do?
That's the end of the session. Bye
Oh my god, Keelan.
So thanks for coming. We still have any
I cannot wait for the next session. Actually, that was one of the best clips
Jesus, dude.
I've experienced.
That's a good one.
Because the last one was dope, but it was like, you know, like, oh, like I can assume like, oh, we're probably gonna go on a journey with Kenneth. This one, I have no idea what we're. I literally have no idea what's gonna happen.
All right, guys. Well,
shared psychosis. Let's go. Yeah.
So dope. Oh my God. So I'll be back on Sunday from my trip, so we'll probably do another one.
yeah.
Sure, we'll make plans and all
Sounds
that
good.
stuff. If you have any questions about the game, like DM me and I'll answer if there was anything unclear. I'll get to the recap right now.
Perfect.
All right.
Let's do
Keelan, you just killed it.
Dude, that
Clap for Keelan. Clap for Keelan.
crazy subversion right there.
You guys had fun, I hope, and stuff.
Dude,
Okay.
it was a great time.
No, that shit was dope.
All right, guys. Let's end it here.
My
It was
mind.
bananas. It was bananas.
That's awesome. See ya.
Yeah.
Peace. Got you.